Hey everyone, I'm Lisa Baudouin. Welcome to Lisa's Chat Room. Today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you something that I would rarely share with anybody because it has to do with electricity. And I usually don't share my fixes on YouTube for the specific reason it's dangerous. But I'm going to warn you then that anything I share with you, if you try it, use it, or buy it, you do so at your own risk and peril. Also, too, I'm not affiliated, endorsed, or reimbursed by any company or product that I talk about in my videos. And finally, if you get something from this video, please give it a like, subscribe, share with friends and family, drop the comment below because I do vet and read every single one and usually reply, and also to click the notification bell. So there is my wonderful little Zeny Dual Tub combo. On the left is the washer side, on the right is the centrifuge. And I've done a review on this. I love this little contraption. I've had it for 5 years. But my bad was that I actually took and put too much stuff in it. For me, I use this for my new clothes. Or sometimes like these shirts up here, I'll wash these shirts in this washing machine. It's got a real strong, powerful agitator. I think personally, if I designed this, I would have had a little agitator like a normal wash machine has. That's the agitator. I would have had something like that put in there. It would have made all the difference, and it wouldn't have had to take too much room. You could have just made a pole with some fan blades on it. So anyway, the point is, my bad, I put stuff in it too much, and what happened is when I turn it on, it just keeps rotating. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Now, I went on YouTube to find some type of fix for it. The only YouTube videos on the channel is where it doesn't work at all, where mine is just constantly spinning. So it's very frustrating. And then I went over to the gym, and I was working out at the gym, and I was explaining this to someone, and they said probably have to just get a new timer. And really, to be honest with you, what I could do is just get a new one. That's how I have to put this. I recommend you get a new wash machine or have an electrician do this. But me, I had to watch a couple videos to see how it comes apart, and really it doesn't explain too much, so I'm going to explain it to you. There are screws that sit back here behind the unit, and you take and you open it up. You have to kind of jar it open. You can kind of pull it, and you can even use a screwdriver, but be careful, you can break it. So I had opened up the back to see if there was an issue with the back. I had actually took the plate off in the middle inside to see if there was something stuck in there. So I got it kind of torn apart, but always make sure you unplug everything before you do any of this, by the way. The issue is right here. So we have an apparatus here for the washer, one in the middle, and one for the centrifuge. And I believe it's this one. And you're all saying, yeah, it is. And what happens is usually it agitates going one way, and then it agitates going the other way. And you can put it at delicate, which really it agitates the same. It just is less agitation. Or you can put it at regular. So what happened is when I turned it on, it would spin and spin and spin. And so what I did, and you go in here, and there are screws here. Right there, see it? And I started to take it apart. There's the other side where the screw would go. And then what happened is I started looking at this thing. I was like, well, maybe it's that. So then I just took and undid it. Pulls out and it goes back in. So that's the first step to do to see if maybe that's just the problem. So I did that, and then I plugged it back in. And so now let me turn it on and see what happens. See that? Okay. So what is happening here is that little mechanism there is spinning, but it's going back and forth. But it's going more than it usually does. At least it's going back and forth now. But for a while, it just went the one way. Now every once in a while, it stops and it reverses. See? So my assumption, and you're all probably saying, yeah, you're right, hopefully. My assumption is this right here, the timer. The one good thing is it is moving back and forth. But again, it's not moving right. It usually stops. It takes a pause and then it goes again. One of the things you should consider, okay, I can fix this, hopefully. Is it worth it? Okay. Is it worth open this up, get your hands into electrical? Is it worth that time to you? Or is it worth just buying a new one? For example, I have had this for 5 years, and in 5 years, I mean, I've used it a lot, and I use it to pre-treat new clothes, but I also use it for like when I have stuff like this. So I'll clean it out really super good both sides, and I'll just wash them in here. I wash my socks in here, things like that. It's gentler than putting it into a wash machine that has an agitator. Now, if I did order, I wouldn't order this one again, and the reason is because there's really no filter. If you look over there, you can see that's the filter. And I would order the other brand. I'll put both links in the description below. That one has an actual filter on it. And it's really important because that stuff gets down into your sink, anything that's going out. And I have had that happen. That's why I have this. And you can see it's getting dirty. I clean that with a comb. It works perfectly. I made this out of a pole that I bought from Menards, and the man actually cut it for me. The next time I actually went there and I bought some more and I gave it to my sons. And one used it and mentioned to the other, man, that works really good. And which is nice because usually they do not think I'm very smart. So anyway, point is, getting back to here, personally, I think I had too much stuff in it and it has caused some type of a wiring issue. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to look and see, and then I'll make part 2 of this video and I'll follow up. It will take a little bit, so just click that notification bell. Make sure you like and subscribe, share with friends and family, drop that comment. But most importantly, please stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you again next time back here in Lisa's chat room.